saying R&B groups.
SWV got them wiped down.
Man, he's not in the top 10, bro.
Yeah, if you're talking about
and not in the top 10.
I agree with you then. If you're talking about women groups too, SWV got them down.
What are you talking about?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit the subscribe button and stay in the loop. So in honor of Juneteenth, Billboard has released a list of its top 75 R&B artists of all time. The list is expectedly causing plenty of debate on social media as fans argue over the rankings. In deciding on the list, Billboard staff used the following criteria: vocal prowess, body of work, career longevity, industry achievements, game-changing influence, and enduring generational cultural impact. They further clarified, saying while some singers who made the list are also known for their lyrical skills, songwriting wasn't a major deciding factor in this instance.
No. All right. Here we go. Let's do it.
We didn't talk about
Damion Hall of Guy.
There is no group better than Guy.
Flat out.
Period.
So hold on, OG. No group better than Guy.
Nope.
Jackson's.
No, listen. Stop.
I'm just saying. I'm finna go down the line.
Stop.
Stupid.
No, stop. Listen. From when I came in to where we are.
Okay.
Again, two groups that will always be mine. Everything.
New Edition.
New Edition and Tony.
Tony. Okay.
All these other groups.
So you giving it to mint condition?
What? Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. Stokely's one of the dopest musicians on the planet.
Thanks.
Chris, who played with him, if you ever saw them perform stage as musicians, they were incredible.
Yeah.
I say one thing to people when people ask me this question. It's not cocky, it's just real. Did we ever open up for them niggas? No.
True.
What?
True.
What that mean?
True can flip, dance, do all that. When they came out, Spread My Wings. I love them all. They're
Spread
my
My Wings, Mamacita.
They did all the things.
All I
like
do
this.
is think about
They did all that.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I got so many problems with this.
You ask them niggas.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Same.
I'm real with mine, bro.
Yeah.
Ask them
Yeah.
when we go on who's that group. See, Teddy ain't even gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Teddy be like, man, I love everybody. I love everybody too.
Yeah.
I'm literally friends with all these kids.
Yeah. We talking music.
No, I'm friends.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
Nigga, please stop. Y'all niggas ain't on that level, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't care how great. Everybody got great songs, bro.
That's a fact.
And everybody got swag, and everybody got their audience. But I always say this, and I say, look, every now and again, it ain't always great to be the headliner. But I tell people this all the time. When we didn't headline, like really when we didn't headline, ask the groups what happened, bro.
Yeah.
That's his point. That's his main point.
Yeah.
When we didn't headline, the crowd dispersed.
there was a problem. There was a
problem.
They were a hard act to follow, and their stage show is fire. I'll give them that. But nah,
They're not like. I mean, it's interesting as Damion Hall too, because Damion Hall wasn't even the original member of Guy.
Right.
Yeah.
That part.
Right, you came on album 2, album 3 came in, don't even count. So there's only 2 real Guy albums that are legendary.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. When you say Guy,
you think
don't nobody even know Damion Hall.
It's Aaron Hall and them.
Aaron Hall and Teddy Riley.
Right, and Teddy Riley, of course, you're right. I'm just thinking about, So it's a little interesting that he's the one making these claims, because I'm not sure even Teddy or Aaron would say that. You know what I mean? But when I think about the great R&B acts of that era, I mean, you gotta talk about Tony, soul groups, all that stuff, right? New Edition, I don't think they're in the same neighborhood as New Edition. I don't think anybody.
But that's what he was saying.
They're not a New Edition.
No, I'm with it. But I'm saying they're not the only. I don't think they're in the same neighborhood as Boys to Men.
No, they're not.
Hold on.
They're not.
Hold on. Show wise, they got Boys to Men wiped down. So if he's talking about the stage and hitting the stage,
I feel like he was saying more than that though.
I don't know. I mean,
Like
maybe
he was speaking like in totality.
If he's
That's what I'm saying.
If he's talking,
do they got Jodeci wiped down?
No.
I'm just going through. That's what I'm saying.
Was he talking about groups of their generation or groups period?
What's
their
generation gets funky with the more distance you get.
Yeah.
Troop would be in there.
They got Troop down.
H-Town would be in there.
It wasn't that many groups that had the longevity that they had.
Do you put Drew Hill above them? I mean,
put years on it.
Drew Hill is amazing.
This is what I'm saying.
Above these niggas' boots.
And now,
Guy got. I mean, as much as I love Guy, I mean, we got. I like Groove Me.
No, they got some shit.
No, they got
we gonna do that.
I bet your number don't go. If I say name some crazy ass guy hits, you get to what 5, maybe 7?
More than that. Off the top of my head,
That the masses are gonna know.
I think you get to about 5.
Goodbye
Groove Me,
Love.
I like.
Goodbye Love.
Piece of my love.
Piece of My Love.
That's what you meant, right?
Let's chill.
Let's chill.
Let's
but
chill.
hold on. If they're the
I Wanna
closers
Get
of the
With
show,
You.
they're doing the audience is
saying.
gonna know they shit. So they
No,
do have more
but-
than. They have more than 5.
They got
7.
more than 5 that fans love. I'm just saying, if I take that and put that next to Jodeci, if I put next to Jodeci, put next to BBD,
Yo.
put that next to take New Edition, just BBD.
Don't do BBD.
Nah,
No.
They got.
They in the conversation. Is all I'm saying.
No, they're
No,
not.
they
Then I withdraw BBD for this. I won't argue that point.
BBD.
No, I disagree.
Jodeci is to smoke them. It's not close.
Jodeci is not close.
I don't think
Drew
Boys
Hill was close. Boys and Men ain't close.
They not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
don't think.
Y'all are stealing my hot take, but I don't have Guy as a top 3 group.
I don't have guys
Same.
the top 5 group.
I don't have them as.
Yeah, Guy's not a top 5 group to me.
What are you talking about?
They're not.
They might not be a top 10.
No,
if
they're
we talking
definitely
about
top
R&B
Of an
groups
era,
in
of an era,
totality,
of an era,
give
of
me
an
the
era.
years
I
that
kept
we
asking
talking
for
about.
90s.
10. Okay, 19. Well,
late 80s, 90s.
Yeah, they started in like 1989 or
they up there.
88.
They up there.
They
Yeah,
do.
what are we counting?
They top
Every
5. They top
totality?
3 though.
When do we stop?
Y'all have Guy ahead of SWV?
No.
No.
I'm assuming we're just talking about male groups.
Well, no, I'm talking
No,
about-
he's not.
If you're talking about
He's
women groups,
saying R&B groups.
SWV got them wiped down.
Man, he's not in the top 10, bro.
Yeah, if you're talking about
They're
group,
not in
yeah,
the top 10.
I agree with you then. If you're talking about women groups too, SWV got them down.
What are we talking about?
What? They're in the top 10, but top 3?
You don't add TLC in that era.
Yes.
TLC above them.
TLC.
Yes.
Oh, man.
TLC's above them.
Stop.
Is In Vogue above them?
Yes.
No.
I got In Vogue above them.
I think that's
Yes.
a competition, but
No,
I'll
they
put
not.
them above In Vogue.
No,
Yes, that is not a
They're not
competition.
top. They're not above them.
Let's not be disrespectful to Guy.
I'm not trying to disrespect Guy. I got In Vogue above them.
I don't think it's disrespectful. I have them
think
above
it's
In Vogue, but not by much.
Bro,
Y'all can't name 5 In Vogue songs.
Escape.
Hold on.
I'm about to smoke these niggas. I blow these
Y'all
niggas
can't
up.
name
Something that he can feel.
Bro, Jagged Edge. If you want to talk about early 90s.
112. You talking
No,
about
that's
that?
not early 90s.
Jagged
Jagged-
Edge is early 90s. 93. 112 is 91.
We talking about going
Oh,
from.
this says-
We talking about. We talking
Nah,
about.
112
112
is 96.
112
was 97.
112 is like 90.
Fall 96.
96.
Cupid came out fall 96.
I messed up. 95? Like 95?
He was selling drugs in the
96.
community. It's all mixed up.
So stupid.
Yo,
No.
him needing his phone to do this. Hey, we don't need the phone.
Because there's some shit that I forgot. It's groups that we all forgot. It's groups like Silk and all them other motherfuckers that we
Silk,
forgot.
H-Town, men at work.
They're not.
Intro.
Guy's better
Intro's a
than
good one.
They
Solo
are.
too.
Guy's better than intro.
They are.
Of course.
They are.
I got Jodeci as number 1. So I mean, I don't think there is a group that's better than Jodeci.
When you say better, you mean in terms of
Everything.
Longevity
overall,
What they
yeah. I
did
think
for
that's right.
R&B.
No.
Longevity.
I got Boys- I got
the
Boys to Men.
music.
No, I got
Boys
Boys to
to-
Men.
I got
Boys to Men and Jodeci to me
addition.
are like Tim Duncan and Shaq.
Not at all.
Like it's just
Yes.
style. You know what I'm saying? Like a Boys to Men. If you're a Boys to Men person, you can make a case of Boys to Men over Jodeci.
You could.
But Jodeci was something different.
New edition, bro.
New ear.
New Edition is
New
another
Edition
class
is
to
the
me.
father of all-
I'm not even putting it.
So
That's like saying Jackson 5. Like they in a different
All right,
conversation. for
I
me.
think a better fair one is. I think a better fair one is Jodeci and Drew Hill.
It's 2 different eras.
No.
2 different years, but the music was.
though. And Drew Hill has way more records when you really go through their
I
catalog.
take Jodeci over
They
Drew
have
Hill.
way
though.
more.
Bruh.
I think the streets take Jodeci over
Same.
Drew
Drew
Hill.
Hill is a hard fight.
I
bro.
tell you this.
Niggas
I tell you
be
this.
disrespecting
I
Drew
went.
Hill,
I
bro.
went to the Jodeci SWV Drew Hill show, and the order was Drew Hill,
Well, of
Jodeci,
course.
SWV.
I get that. I understand that.
I'm just saying. So I think Jodeci is a bigger act than Drew Hill.
No, they are a big act.
That don't mean
For
they had
sure.
better
That don't mean
music.
that it's a
Oh,
better.
better music is subjective, but I think Jodeci, the hits that Jodeci. I mean,
Bro, these niggas be disrespecting Drew Hill.
no, Drew Hill's the shit.
Drew Hill is
I don't disrespect him. I just don't think
don't think
R&B
they Jodeci.
people are putting Drew Hill above Jodeci.
And I understand why. I understand why.
out of respect. Nothing more than respect.
That's not
'Cause when-
true.
No.
That's not true.
No.
All right.
I'm going to say my unpopular take. It's not that unpopular, but
Drew Hill smoked these niggas out the boots in the verses.
Drew Hill was also trying to be Jodeci.
They was trying to be Jodeci.
And I think that. And I think that's.
And I think that
the
lends.
respect
That's
you're
the
talking
respect
about.
piece.
They're
The
the
nigga
fathers
clearly
of
said,
Drew
"Yo, my whole goal was to become KC, and once I knew that I could get KC down pat, I knew I was ready for the big time." That is exactly what Cisco said. On camera.
Cisco can't step in the same ballpark as Casey in his prime.
I'm not
Nowhere.
disagreeing with you.
So I
In
don't even
terms
know
of
why
what?
Cisco is saying that.
Talent?
No, he's saying
In terms of nothing that had got to do with R&B.
Cisco's probably a
and
better vocalist
Hold
than
on.
Jen Casey.
That's not true.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all
That's
talking
not
about.
true.
And we talking about the group.
Casey today is still sounding clean and sounds great. Cisco does as well, but Cisco has moments where it's a little shaky.
A little shaky.
range-wise.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
KC doesn't get highlighted enough. He is probably one of the best. He never got called the front man of the group, but he was the front man.
No,
of
he's
the
the
group.
front man of the group.
Yeah, he did all that drunk, niggas.
That nigga
Well,
was
he
different.
crazy. He came in off the pack and did all. Y'all better shut your fucking
That
mouth.
nigga was on a nigga's shoulders.
Yeah, that
like
nigga
chicken.
lost Earth left. Yeah.
Sounded, yeah, nah.
Stop playing.
What he did, if you think you
And
only
Spun
know,
Mary Lou left.
and lately all them single cuts he did, the Uptown Unplugged shit. Yeah, he.
There was one group that never got the burn they were supposed to get, but no group could out-sing any of them niggas on there. Fucking as yet.
As yet was alright.
As yet.
As yet.
That was the
As yet
first
alright.
group where I heard every single person in that group, every single person could have been lead vocalist.
You know who?
I think that was their problem.
That was the problem.
Yeah, is that there was no heartthrob at the, front and center.
Well, it was supposed to be Mark Nelson.
It did not materialize. So people were like, meh.
You know who I loved?
Well, they also only had 2 songs.
You know, that'll do it too.
That's
that could
probably
be wild.
part of the problem
but
too.
that's
could be
part of the
wild.
I mean, group develop, artist development, the aesthetic and shit like that plays a strong
You usually
role.
tailor to one person's style and then
Yeah.
just
In
build people
the,
around
in the
it.
last night
And usually
video,
light-skinned dude.
they had an idea who they wanted to be sexy man.
Mark. And he just came from leaving Boys to Men, so they
Yo,
figured
and
it
you,
was-
It's like Shy.
yo,
Garfield was like the
Yes.
Yo, Shy. Yo,
was him.
Baby I'm Yours was the shit. Shy is a group that
Nah, that
they-
album was fire.
Yeah,
That album was fire.
But my favorite underappreciated group is still High Five. High Five had
Those are my
hit
niggas.
after hit
You
after
think they're underappreciated?
Yeah.
I think High Five is one of the greatest
I
groups.
fucking
Five-
love
High Five was
High
fire.
Five.
is
They had so many number 1 and number 2
I
hits
felt-
that people just don't know. I think people forget how many they have till you start hearing it. Like Unconditional Love.
You think they had a bunch?
They
had
never
a bunch.
Never Should Let You Go.
Quality
Kissing
Time.
Game. Quality
Yeah.
Time. Unconditional Love. Never. I mean, like they had.
Nah, that album was crazy.
Yeah.
Five was fire.
Them niggas was fire.
They had 2 really high quality albums before Tony got died. Whatever. But
And then Tony called one by itself now too. I want a girl like that.
yeah,
I want a girl who turns me on. Yeah, that was fine.
it's them.
Yeah, these-
But yeah, no, High Five is one of my favorite groups
They-
ever.
Yeah, Damien's bug.
Cheers. Player should have had a longer run.
That's what Static made.
Static made.
Yeah.
The other 2 dudes is in Drew Hill now.
Profile.
Profile's another one.
Profile.
Profile is
Intro.
another one.
Intro, Solo. There's a
Intro is my most underappreciated group.
That's
Well,
a
the
good
R&B
lead, the
group.
lead vocalist was amazing.
Why though? And a nigga could write.
He was
He was writing that shit back then.
Because
crazy.
I think they did more for making sure that hip hop and R&B were connected very early on. I think they did a lot of those. I think their first album was crazy. I think some people believe that their version of Rhythm in the Sky.
Nope.
Yes.
I said that some people believe.
No, I know.
I'm not debating it.
My Stevie defense. I just gotta say
I
that.
I'm not
We had
debating
that
it.
conversation
We
up here
did.
before,
Yeah.
and I will say I agree with you in the sense of vocally what
Hey,
he
yo,
did with
dog.
that record
Hey yo,
is
dog.
more than what Stevie did, but he also had a blueprint from Stevie.
me.
So I kind of
I just
Well, then
yeah, I just think some people.
argument, Jodeci Drew Hill argument, like it's
They body
then
lately.
Jodeci wins because
They body
Drew Hill
lately.
was exactly.
Now there are a few Stevie songs that I think people do better than Stevie.
Ribbon in the Sky, but it's why you said.
Lately's one of them. Lately's in the or at least as well as Stevie. I still prefer Stevie's
I
version.
like
but
Stevie covers.
I like Stevie.
I like Stevie covers.
when done right.
Yes, like Donnell Jones, fucking
Knocks me off my feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like that song. I don't know if I would argue that song is better than Stevie's, but I like that song.
Yeah.
When I think of Ribbon in the Sky and I go to play it, I'm gonna play the intro one.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna say that that's a better song than
Yeah.
Stevie's. I'm not.
We being
that-
respectful.
I really like their interpretation.
You trying to say
of
he
it.
bodied it?
We being respectful.
I think Stevie does something because I think about even songs that Stevie has written and then taken back himself, or like Prince does. Where he writes it, gives somebody else, takes it back. Sometimes it's just the version you like. Like if you listen to like All I Do, Stevie's version from Hotter Than July. I mean that's a great song. But Tammy Terrell sang it first. I think it's a version of what you like. I think Aretha. Till You Come Back to Me. I think Stevie's version is dope. Aretha did it better. So sometimes it's just the vibe you on. But lately, I think KC.
Shit, Aretha did Stevie's version of Stevie record better than him.
What, until you come back to me.
Bro, sometimes, like
That's
you
what I'm
said,
saying. Until you come back to me.
like Ish said, sometimes it's respect. It's really just
bro.
because it'll come off as blasphemous to even say this person did it better than a top tier great. Some people just to put the
Stevie
sentence out.
Wonder is 16 and sits in front of a piano in 96 and does lately, he's clearing it.
Yeah.
So it's about how audio sounds and was produced also. Not to negate Ish's point, but if Stevie Wonder did any of them shits as a 15-year-old in the 90s, that's Stevie. It's not like stop. But I like how modern music sounds.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with saying, because I don't think Stevie Wonder is the greatest vocalist of all time.
But underappreciated as a vocalist.
No. He's amazing vocally. But when we start talking about vocal ability, there's nothing wrong with being able to point out that someone else just as vocally better.
Can sing better.
That's it. Just can sing, but
or they just caught the song better.
That too.
Which is what I think Casey did lately.
Because some people can actually do the cover and nail it to a T and sound amazing on that, and on the original record not give off that.
Yo, does JoJo not get appreciated enough?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
I
But
love
he's dope.
JoJo's voice.
He's dope. He's just sitting
Bro,
there. He's just
because
standing
JoJo
next to KC.
JoJo's nothing light.
Yeah,
I
think JoJo don't be getting his just due, yo.
Like his songs, like "What About Us" on the second album. Like,
I think he'll be getting enough props.
That's a great song too.
I think he'll get enough props.
oh, and I'm still waiting. Yeah, sorry.
Shit, Jazz from Drew Hill don't get enough props.
Bro, them
A lot of them.
Drew Hill don't get enough props, my nigga. I'm telling you.
That's the only group that added 3 more niggas and got better.
Bro, Drew Hill different, bro.
Drew Hill's dope.
I think Drew Hill will smoke Jodeci in the verses.
I don't think anybody's smoking Jodeci in the verses.
I agree.
Because Jodeci got some songs that like
20 songs, my nigga. It's 20 songs, bro. Jodeci's little
Cisco a problem. Just that first album, just his solo shit is a problem.
No,
if you
Jodeci's.
start adding solo shit, it gets a little more complicated.
I'm talking about.
But Drew Hill first 2 albums is hard. It's hard to go up
So is
against
Jodeci
anybody.
fiending.
Jodeci's first 2 albums.
I hear you. I know.
No, the fuck they not.
Drew Hill is a
Come and talk to me, stay forever, my lady.
Drew Hill don't have an album as good as a Jodeci album.
So?
That don't mean nothing.
So?
A versus is different, but
I'm not talking about no verses.
you just saying period. Yeah.
Because Drew Hill probably has more catalog than Jodeci.
But
so I'm not
Jodeci's
thinking-
songs gonna hit harder. But I think once you get out them 7 that Jodeci got that's gonna hit harder, or 6 that's gonna hit harder,
Joe,
Drew Hill gonna drown them niggas in the deep
I
water.
did this sit down with someone and we went.
Drew Hill's gonna
and
drown
wrote
these
down.
niggas.
Jodeci, they have a good catalog, but once you get past 8, 9, you start reaching for records.
True.
A lot of their projects.
Like their first album is a playthrough, like every single song.
That only had about
And it's like
12. How many tracks was on there? It was short. It was short.
Yeah, I know it was short,
So
but
was
then
the-
you've got like the something, the party, the after party or whatever.
It's not
The
a
show,
lot.
the
on
after party, the
It's
whole
not a
time.
lot. It's
Yeah,
not a lot on there.
It's
that
more
was
filler
2
on that album.
albums.
But I'm talking about it's not a lot
It's
of.
more filler on that album.
Yeah.
if you count Casey and
I
JoJo's songs,
love
actually,
it.
So when you count KC, you gonna go count
that's
Cisco.
a third album, the one
Yeah.
she's talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the third album.
yeah, actually,
the third
Jodeci might have more songs than I'm even giving him credit for.
No, but I'm talking
Oh,
about.
Diary of a Man Band.
Diary of a
No,
Man.
Freaking
see,
you,
right
come and
there,
talk
right
to me,
there,
cry
right
for me,
there.
come and
Diary
talk
of
to
a
me,
Man.
forever
Yeah.
my lady, love
Yeah.
you for life. You, I mean, like
That whole first album, yeah.
They getting to 10 way faster than
Stay.
Drew Hill. They getting to 11
What
before
about
Drew
it?
Hill is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, fast
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Fast.
Off time, I
think
want
it's
to
a little regional
Drew
too.
Hill's second album got
Off time, I want to try.
Diary of a
Read 'em.
Mad Band. That shit is fucking
Diary of a Mad
incredible.
Band's crazy.
Right after Forever
crazy.
My Lady.
Which,
so
which one
it's
you want me
just
to read?
Whatever one you want. You said Drew Hill's.
Oh,
got some shit.
the Into the Drew album. Yeah. Hold on, let me pull that back up.
That's the second album. Right?
Yes.
Oh, that's second. Oh,
That is a problem. Okay, Into the Drew.
that's a good album.
Interludes, intro. Real Freak. How deep is your love? This is what we do. Holding you. I'm wondering. You are everything. I'll be the one. Another interlude. One good reason. Another interlude. Angel. What I do with the love. Beauty. These are the times. The love we had stays on my mind. What are we
last
gonna
3.
do?
that beauty. Ooh.
That beauty is good.
Good.
But I still think they not catching Jodeci with them with that track list.
That's
Yeah,
about.
they
that's
like
about 6
Jodeci
right- that's about 6
nephew.
They
right
Jodeci
there.
little cousins.
Yeah, they
Jodeci
like.
like-
That's 6 right there on that second album.
Do you hear what Mark just named?
Yeah, I'm like,
Cool.
I know. Are you
I'm
right?
just saying,
I'm
after
with
the
you.
second
I'm with
Jodeci album, you're gonna be reaching.
No, that's
But
not
that
true. That's not
basically
true.
means you've
'Cause
thought
that-
about
that after
18
show, after
songs right
party
there.
shit-
They got 2 joints on it.
That's all
that you're
fucking
going to
need.
use for sure. The up-tempo joint.
I don't have the track list in front of me. I remember
I got
being
it.
joints.
Get on
up.
after party. Yeah, they got Freaking You.
Oh, there's more than 2 joints in that album. E.
Yeah.
There's more than 2 joints.
Go
in
ahead,
that
that's the album. It's a lot of skits. That's the
Yeah.
album.
The Show. 2, Bring on the Funk. 3, Room 723. 4, Fun Tonight. 5, Room 577. 6, Some More. 7, The After Party. 8, Get On Up. You don't get a record until you
Get
get,
On-
to
No,
Get On
you
Up.
just named 3.
What's the 3? The 3.
What 3?
Not songs that you like, songs that the masses
that they
gonna
get
bop to.
used. on
Freaking
the
You,
records.
Love You for Life, and Get On Up are the 3 songs from that album.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
That's
Out
the
of how
third
many
album.
songs?
That's,
Out of how many songs?
out of 22. Come on, y'all.
I mean, some of them is interludes, but yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Take
The-
Jenna Lose off. You at what, 17?
Come on, bro.
You still got 3 to
You
go
got
with
3.
the first 2 albums.
You got 3 songs
They go
added
with
to
the
the
first 2
first.
albums.
you got
Add to the
no,
first
It's a
album,
hard.
which is
It's
like-
a hard. Yeah, it's a hard one.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I might be wrong. I
And
might be
Casey and JoJo got joints.
That's what I'm saying. You add all that
Okay,
shit.
so then bring Cisco shit.
And
But if
nothing
you bring
happens.
Cisco shit, then you gotta bring
And no-
Casey
and
solo
no-
shit.
What do you mean?
Wait, and nothing happens.
Cisco's
Wait,
first
wait,
album
excuse
is a
me?
classic.
Joe,
Nothing happens.
Joe, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Are you
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
incomplete?
Song.
Thong
What
song?
about
How can I love you for? How deep is your love?
How deep is your love?
I mean, not how, no, sorry, not how deep is your love.
Unleash the Dragon. Is love enough? How can I love you tonight?
How can I love you?
Nah, these are stinkers.
Nope.
Nah, these
What?
are swings and misses.
Nope.
But I'm talking about in the comparison we have in the verses. I'm talking about.
because hold up.
Give me the KC solo
Yo,
songs y'all talking about.
Lately,
The KC solo joints?
the
No,
joint
no,
with
we
Mary
saying-
Blige.
No, we
the
was saying
all I
Casey
have to
and
do,
JoJo.
love you is all I have to do.
What?
From the soundtrack to what's his name? You got
Bro,
Bobby
he got
Womack's
Incomplete
remake.
still
You
up here. We
remade,
didn't
he
even get
remade
there
Bobby
yet.
Womack. If you think you lonely now, I mean, KC got some solo shit.
We
He
got
ain't got no
Incomplete.
shit. You named 3 songs.
Y'all got
And
Cisco
2
first
of them
album
is
fucked
features.
up.
2 of them is features.
Man, y'all crazy.
Incomplete.
Wait, that first Cisco album ain't a classic?
Yes.
No.
It's a good album.
It ain't a classic, but
That's a good album.
It's a good album.
Let's just not
It's
do
a
that to
good-
the word classic.
That's
We
true.
say classic for everything.
That's true.
It's a personal
No, we don't
classic.
say classic
I'll call
for
it
everything.
We
that.
liked
It's
it.
a
I'm
really
fine with that.
good album.
It ain't a
I
classic.
think a natural consensus with a lot of people within R&B would say that is deemed to be a classic R&B album.
That's
I think
not. Then that's not a classic. If in one genre the experts is calling it a
Is
classic,
Carl Thomas emotional classic?
yes,
Not to me.
yes,
Not to me.
Come on, see, that's what I'm talking about.
emotions classic.
It is. It is a classic. Come on, y'all.
That's the Cisco album.
Addicted,
Why do you keep
incomplete,
saying
thong
emotions
song.
classic?
Not to me.
Why? Based on what?
Your love is
Because
incredible.
it's some skips on that Carl Thomas emotional.
What?
There's more
Like,
skips on there than on Cisco
Yo,
album.
niggas used to be arguing with me like,
Yeah,
yo,
I'm not
Carl
doing this
Thomas
job.
emotional is better than Donnell. And I'm like, you niggas is out y'all
I won't
fucking
go that
mind.
far, but Carl Thomas emotional is.
It's a good album.
No,
No,
it's
it's really-
classic.
Okay.
I'll take the Carl Thomas album over the Cisco album with some distance.
Not Donnell? Oh, no, because remember him and Donnell was out like,
No, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, we did this R&B.
Yeah. Y'all did it.
We did that. You want to get? I mean, I did mention earlier we shouldn't talk about people that we kind of cool with, but you know the Remy shit happened. She got arrested. You want to leave it alone? Or?
I'm not talking about it. She cleaned me up in the phone call,
Okay, so we leave it alone.
so I don't have nothing to say about it. I would like to. I didn't see the details nowhere about her being detained.
Yeah, they posted a little picture of her being handcuffed or something.
That's a rough situation, man.
Actually, I don't. Yeah, she's dealing with a
Leave it
lot,
alone. Yeah.
and her reason for even being there is a lot. So yeah,
I don't know enough to have an opinion. I just hope everybody ends up the way they should. They're as good as they can be.
T's and P's.
Do y'all have an opinion on Nas and the casino in Queens? Y'all think that was right?
yup. What you mean? What was right?
Yeah, nigga. What you mean?
Displacing families.
They got
I don't know the story.
They got other blocks.
Oh, you probably didn't see it.
What happened? I'm sorry.
They
Missed that one. I didn't come across the algorithm.
Nas is a part of
It was in here, wasn't over there.
it's a $5 billion
Casino being built
Casino.
in Queens.
Resorts World.
Seriously, where is it being built though? I really don't know the story. I'm half teasing.
It's
but I
already
don't know.
there. They're built.
It don't matter.
I'm not being funny. Where's this?
They making more. They doing condos, a park, a movie.
You ever been over that
shopping central?
You been to that area? No.
What area is it?
It's
Rockaway Boulevard.
Yeah, it's a
over
big
there.
area. It's where the aqueduct was.
there's
The
room for
horse
everybody.
racing
Are
was.
families over there?
Oh.
Across the street.
They can stay. They just got to move over a
You
little
gotta
bit.
move a little bit.
It's cool.
Well, I already knew what you thought, Freeze.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, fuck them family.
Yeah, fuck them. They be all right.
Actually, it's just single on these names.
Yo, I like Nas' business acumen while also not having.
Did you say acronym?
Acronym.
There's no R.
You might have been right about you might have been right about the interviews.
What you said?
Oh, upon closer reflection. Nothing. Go ahead. Finish.
See, that nigga put an R in it.
I'm a crossface chicken wing.
You can try.
Nah, I'm good.
Dick's karate.
I like how he, you know, the Jay-Z thing, how it comes off like just the real cutthroat businessman at a certain point. Like Nas never comes off like that. Like his portfolio is amazing. He does great business, but we never look at him like in kind of like the shrewd, kind of like demonic way that Jay-Z kind of gets painted as in his business.
I think that's them from the Rockefeller shit. If that ain't happened, I don't think they look at Hov that way.
Nah, I think a big part of why we probably look at Hov that way is because of the Dame shit. So
The Rockefeller shit.
I'm sorry.
Not just that, Nas's deals haven't been publicized as much as Jay-Z's deals.
But I think
I'm saying outside of the Rockefeller shit.
I think I think he purposely moves like that. It's
possible.
So I don't know. I just like how he.
Yeah, that part too.
It's a good point.
No more queens for you.
Alright, cool. Nigga shit on that.
Justin and that nigga motherfucker. Just that's like when them niggas say Hov only own 0.5% of the Nets. Nigga.
Yo.
Yeah. Alright. Fuck. That's peace.
I hate those people.
Man, what you think?
Facts.
I think real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Oh shit, that lolly kick.
Yeah.
That lolly.
What flavor was it?
What's that? That's that grape. That's that lolly. That's that grape lolly.
That's that orange.
Nah, I feel you. And facts.
I never thought about it that way.
I never.
You put it like that.
That's definitely the orange.
That's the truth. Hey, remember we heard it first. Come on now. Huh?
Right.
What other pod?
That's what I was thinking the whole time.
5 times.
They just mailing it to me now. Keep talking. Keep talking, y'all.
It's about to be the Mark Lamar Hill Award.
Real cheese movie. Oh my God. Yo, when are you and Ish gonna have the young off? Because Ish don't like I'm saying that shit, but I mean it.
Well, should we set the parameters?
Look,
Wait, what's
she,
a young?
she
Wait,
think you sweet too.
wait, what's a young? What's the young?
Look, she
I went to
think
the
he
bathroom.
jumped. Look it up.
I went to the bathroom. I don't know what the young off is.
Nor do I.
That's up. 1 point for Mel.
He called it toting and she called it blicky. 2 zip.
2 zip. 2 point for Mel.
That's true.
Oh, I get what they're saying.
Yeah.
She might. Nah, she got you on the young.
Oh, for sure. Like he should be able to admit that one.
Yeah.
Ish, why you
He don't like that shit.
I'm not saying a
but she
word.
got you wiped down, nigga. Shut up.
You don't even want to partake in the young girl. That's what I'm saying. She got that. Yeah.
She got you.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. How easy that is?
God,
Easy as a layup. So easy.
Easy like Sunday morning. Huh?
3 zip, Mel. Nigga, shut up. 4 fucking layup. That's why I get right on that nigga. Anyway, what else is up, y'all? This is the crew that's coming in a day early before the 4th to knock these topics.
I think we did we settle that we're coming. That it's Friday.
Hey, did we ever get?
I brought it up.
We killing this shit, y'all.
I think
I brought it up, and he seemed like he was waiting on y'all. Like, yo, y'all was gonna make the decision.
We need a game plan, y'all. I just want to know when to show up.
I ain't gonna say what I said off camera.
And tell me, because y'all, Mark don't do the main on Fridays. So it's just going to be us.
Oh, you're not doing Patreon that day?
No, wait, what?
Oh, I ain't know.
No,
we'll talk about that off.
We had different we're doing everything. We had proposals for what days would do what. That's all.
Why wouldn't I do Patreon that day, Amani?
Nah, I don't know.
Nigga trying to get.
I know. I thought you having a short day. No, listen. I enjoy coming to work. I'm good. I just thought that maybe you were gonna give them a short day, and by giving them a short day,
You had to think that from somewhere, though.
I mean, I thought maybe you just had some things sitting around. Maybe you could have let everyone go earlier.
Oh, you talking about the pay-per-view? You know, that's pay per view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pay per view.
That's in the tuck. All right.
Fucking tuck. Ain't no tuck.
It's nice up there, right?
What pay per view you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Stay tuned.
Yo, Amani.
Get your subscription.
Amani, you wrote something on the board. It was between you and Ice, the conversation, but you wrote on the board when your man's jammed up and you see it.
Oh, yeah, because I started joking with, I can be transparent.
Are we about to do some B. Simone shit?
No.
Let's not do that again.
Leave B. Simone. You seen what her sister started complaining about?
No. What?
Like
That was family too?
Yeah, her sister got veneers and she got on camera, started complaining about the veneers. She ain't like how it looked. It just whatever shit.
All right, so go ahead.
Anyway,
We was joking.
We were
Who
joking.
got the veneers?
Her sister got the.
All right.